Greetings, wonderful people of the internet, and welcome to another episode on modern world dynamics. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of 50-50 relationships. You know, those relationships where both partners contribute equally, split everything down the middle in the pursuit of fairness. It's a hot topic in the modern dating scene, sparking much debate. So, dive in with us as we explore the dynamics of 50-50 relationships. Are they the key to lasting love or just another modern dating myth? Let's find out. Picture yourself in a perfect world where every relationship is a balance of give and take. Now imagine a couple, let's call them Jack and Jill. They've been together for a few years now and their relationship is for the most part a 50-50 partnership. They found their rhythm, you see. Jack and Jill share the responsibilities of their life together, dividing them not along traditional gender roles, but based on their individual strengths and preferences. Jack, being an excellent cook, takes charge of the meals, while Jill, who has a knack for numbers, manages their finances. They've thrown out the rule book and written their own, creating a unique balance that works for them. But it's not all about chores and bills. This balance extends to their emotional support for each other as well. On days when Jack is feeling low, Jill is there to offer a listening ear, a comforting word, a shoulder to lean on. And when Jill faces her own challenges, Jack steps up, offering his unwavering support and understanding. They also ensure they have equal say in the decisions that affect them both. From where to spend their holidays, to the color of their living room walls, every choice is a joint decision. They communicate, they negotiate, they compromise, they respect each other's opinions and desires, and they make sure that both their voices are heard. In this perfect world, Jack and Jill are the epitome of the ideal 50-50 relationship. It's a partnership where they share not just their lives, but their responsibilities and their joys. They support, they cherish, they bolster each other, creating a relationship that's not about me or you, but about us. It's a beautiful dance, a harmonious symphony, a delicate balance of give and take. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? But is this dream achievable in our real-world scenarios? Now let's flip the coin and look at the other side of the story. Imagine a couple, let's call them Jack and Jill. They decide to embrace the 50-50 relationship model. Initially, it's all roses and rainbows. They split the rent, the bills, the groceries, and even the Netflix subscription. But as time goes on, things start to get a bit complex. One day, Jack lands a promotion at work. Suddenly, he's bringing home a bigger paycheck. Now, the 50-50 split starts to feel a bit unfair to him. He's earning more, but still contributing the same as before. He starts to feel resentment brewing within him. Meanwhile, Jill, who works a less lucrative job, starts to feel the pressure. She's trying her best to keep up, but it's becoming increasingly difficult. The 50-50th model that once seemed so fair is now causing her stress and anxiety. They find themselves constantly tallying up their contributions, turning their relationship into a scorecard. Love and companionship are replaced with calculators and spreadsheets. The romance is replaced with resentment. Moreover, the 50-50 model doesn't account for the differences in individual capacities. What if one person loses their job or falls ill? What if one person can work longer hours or has a higher earning potential? The 50-50 model can quickly become a breeding ground for resentment and dissatisfaction. The idea of splitting everything down the middle seems fair on paper, but in practice it can lead to a lot of tension. The constant measuring and comparing can take a toll on the relationship. It can make you lose sight of what's truly important: love, respect, and mutual support. And let's not forget, relationships are not just about financial contributions. What about emotional support, household chores, or caregiving duties? How do you split these 50-50? As you can see, the 50-50 model is not without its flaws. It's a delicate balancing act that requires a lot of communication, understanding, and flexibility. So, the dream of an ideal 50-50 relationship can sometimes turn into a nightmare. Before we continue, a quick reminder. If you're finding our content enlightening and entertaining, we'd love for you to hit that subscribe button. Your subscription helps us reach more people and continue our work. But there's more you can do. We spend considerable time researching to bring you these insightful discussions. If you'd like to support this endeavor, you can donate via the link in the description below. Every contribution makes a huge difference. Thank you for your support. Now let's get back to our discussion. Back to the matter at hand, what is the reality of 50-50th relationships? Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The truth is, like most things in life, it's not as simple as black and white. It's a spectrum of grays, a dance of give and take. In the modern dating world, a 50-50 relationship isn't a fairy tale where everything magically falls into place. It's not a perfectly balanced scale, where your love life miraculously aligns with your partner's at all times. It's not about splitting every bill down the middle or taking turns to do the dishes on alternate days. It's about understanding, communication, and flexibility. It's about knowing that there will be days when you're giving 60, 70, or even 80% because your partner can only muster the remaining 40, 30, or 20. It's about acknowledging that there are times when you'll need to lean on your partner and they'll need to lean on you. It's about recognizing that the balance of a relationship isn't measured in a day, a week, or even a month, but over the course of your journey together. It's about the willingness to step up when needed and the humility to step back when your partner takes the lead. And guess what? It's also about the little things. The knowing glances, the shared jokes, the quiet moments that form the fabric of your shared life. Sure, there are challenges. It can be tough to maintain that balance, to keep the scales from tipping too far one way or the other. It requires constant vigilance, a willingness to adapt, and an openness to change. But when it works, it's beautiful. It's not just about equality, it's about equity. It's about sharing a life, not just splitting the bills. So, it seems that the 50-50 relationship is not a myth, but it's not exactly a dream either. It's a work in progress. So, where does this leave us in the grand scheme of modern dating, you may wonder? After all, we've explored the ideal 50-50 relationship, its downsides, and the harsh realities it can sometimes entail. In essence, we've seen that while it's not a guaranteed recipe for success, striving for a balanced partnership is indeed a worthy goal. Keep in mind, folks, that every relationship is unique, just like the individuals involved. What works for one couple might not work for another. But isn't that the beauty of it all? The unpredictability, the learning, the growth. It's all part of the thrilling journey of love and companionship. We encourage you to join the conversation. Share your thoughts, your experiences. Do you believe in 50-50th relationships? Have you been in one? How did it work out for you? Your insights could be a beacon for others navigating the tumultuous seas of modern dating. And that, dear viewers, is our take on 50-50th relationships in the modern dating world. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder. If you've enjoyed our chat today, give that like button a nudge and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for tuning in to Modern World Dynamics. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep loving.